Hey guys, it's Brandon here, and in today's video, we're going to hop into the infamous Renaissance Tower right here at the Myrtle Beach Resort. Now, in today's video, I'm going to show you the hottest deal in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're talking a ridiculous deal that in the next 2 to 3 years could make you a few $100,000. That's exactly right. That building right there that had all of the issues and all of the problems that nobody wants to invest in or buy. Well, guess what? That's one of the hottest deals in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina right now, and it can make you a ton of cash. We're going to get into that in the video. I'm going to give you a full breakdown. You'll see numbers. We'll talk through it and work through all the juicy details. I don't want to hold us up. Let's get into the video now. You'd like to invest in an oceanfront condo at a beach resort. I'd like to show you how they make profit and break down all their expenses so you understand how they operate, how they appreciate over time, and how to choose the right property manager for your goals. I'd also like to let you know what your HOA includes, how the location best services the tourist booking your unit, how your tourist can navigate the area to the best attractions, restaurants, and local events. I'd like to give you a market report on the resort that you're checking out today so that you make savvy investment decisions. And if you stay tuned until the end, I'll show you my top picks for the units that have appreciated the most in our market or generated the most gross rental income. So no matter if you're a first-time investor, a seasoned professional transitioning into the real estate game, or simply a casual investor who wants to buy an oceanfront condo to rent out while you're not using it for vacation. Whether you've got 15% to pay down because you're financing or you're a cash buyer, if it's an oceanfront condo you're after, you'll be better because I'm aiming to give you a 10 times return on your time for watching this video to the end. Now, if you're a first-time investor, please be sure to watch this video through to the end so that you make a savvy investment decision. I would hate for your first oceanfront condo investment or perhaps even your first rental property to be a flop. Nobody wants that for you. If you get the first one wrong, it's going to set you back. It's going to stifle you. The financials on it aren't going to be good. You're going to think you can't make money doing it. Then you can't get financing on the second one or the third one or whatever else. And, you know, it's basically, it's going to set you back. I don't want that for you. So I've chocked this video full of the insights that you need to be able to make a savvy investment decision in the Myrtle Beach real estate market. So watch it through to the end. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because you can enjoy and increase the passive income of your oceanfront condo through the 20 to 22 million tourists that visit the #2 vacation destination on the East Coast each year. Not only can you enjoy the equity paid for by visiting tourists, but you can also anticipate the over 100% appreciation experience at many of the oceanfront resorts in our market during the recent decade. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because you can depreciate them, reducing your overall tax burden, keeping more money for you and your loved ones, and ensuring unnecessary taxes aren't paid. All right, so here's the skinny on what happened right here at the Renaissance Tower in Myrtle Beach Resort. Well, basically, guys, the steel supports under the building began to rust through, so they had to replace them. Now, the building wasn't condemned, but it was closed. All that being said, there were a ton of special assessments issued to all of the owners out here. And as you can imagine, a lot of people started jumping ship, putting their properties on the market. The prices plummeted, and I mean plummeted. You know, these places were selling for $200,000, $300,000, a 2-bedroom. And sure enough, guess what? Now they're selling for, like, I just had a client put one under contract for $135,000. Yes, you heard me correct. An ocean view, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, went under contract for $135,000 right here at the Myrtle Beach Resort. And you know what they say, you make money when you buy, which is the whole premise of this video, guys. This property, now that the special assessments are taken care of and the construction should be finished by the end of this month, June, well, guess what? This is the hottest buy in our market right now. When the stigma comes off of Myrtle Beach Resort in the next, I predict, 2 to 3 years, we're going to see those property values start to rise. Investors are already starting to call me and buy these properties. I had one investor put one under contract. I got another guy, I'm working on his deal right now. They're buying them up. And the reason why they're buying them up is because they can buy a 2-bedroom for $135,000, guys. And they're going to be able to sell it in 2 to 3 years for $300,000 most likely, or somewhere around that. The point is, guys, the appreciation that's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 years, once the stigma wears off, these properties are going to go back up. Think about this. All right, so real quick, you're about to learn something about Brandon. I am scrupulous over what I present to you and what I bring to you. Guarding and protecting the accuracy of information and being as honest as possible is something of extreme value to me, because I am building a reputation and I want it to be solid. So you're going to notice that in the upcoming scenes, the numbers are a little bit different. Well, I filmed this a little while ago, and as of today, this morning, the numbers were a little bit different. And so I wanted to present the most accurate numbers, keeping true so that you would be exposed to exactly what the market's doing currently. Now, I spoke to an agent that specializes in Myrtle Beach Resort. I got his information, then I reconfirmed it with the MLS data. So you're going to see a little bit of variance in some of those numbers. The numbers on your screen are the actual numbers based on today's date. It is June 25th, 2025. So you're going to want to use those numbers. But the principles and the concepts still hold true. So you can make ridiculous money at the Myrtle Beach Resort in appreciation, in my opinion, especially in the 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom units. That's where the money's at right now. So if you're a savvy investor, you know that you make money when you buy. Give me a call, 843-360-1737. I get calls, email, and text all the time from people just like you looking to invest in our market. Don't be a stranger and don't let fear hold you back. My cell phone's 843-360-1737. Time is the game that we're playing. It's not a money game, it's a time game. And if you waste 2 more years thinking about this, trying to get the right information, when you could just have a simple conversation with me, you're wasting your time, and I don't want that for you. 843-360-1737. All right, so your average efficiency back in the 2021 year, I don't want to say your average, top end, you could sell an efficiency here for $170,000. You could sell a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom for $220,000. You could sell a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom for $300,000. Guys, we are talking about in the next 2 or 3 years, you being able to put that same property right back on the market and make ridiculous money with it. Right now, the average sales price for an efficiency is $87,340 as of this year's sales. The average sales price for a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom is $131,110. The average sales price for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom is $136,270. Guys, if you go back to 2021 sales prices, we're looking at an efficiency at $170, a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom at $220, and a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, top into the market, all these prices, $300,000. That's a difference in the efficiency of $82,000. In only 2 to 3 years, you can make that much profit in appreciation. For the 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, that's $88,890, and then finally for the 2-2, that's $163,730. Guys, the early market adopters are already winning. They're already buying these properties. They're already calling me and buying the 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. $163,000 potential in 2 to 3 years. Where can you make that kind of return on your money? Where? Right here at the Myrtle Beach Resort. Now, I know you're probably wondering, well, how much gross rental income can I make on these units? Well, I called an agent who specializes in this property and kind of worked through some of those numbers and some of these sales prices with him. For an efficiency, you're looking at around $16,000. in gross rental income for the year. Now, do I think that's extremely low? Absolutely. Do I think you can make more? Absolutely. For somebody who knows what they're doing and is working their business well, you can definitely make more. I mean, Dunes Village, I'm seeing them efficiencies are making 42 grand. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, and I don't really think it's a limb, you could easily make $22,000. Now, a one bedroom, one bathroom, he said $28,000 is the top end on gross rental income. A two bedroom, two bathroom, that top end being $40,000. I've already ran our numbers based on the $40,000 appreciation, and the only oceanfront condo that's on the market here currently at $179,800. Guys, you're still coming out making $12,000 profit a year at that $40,000 worth of gross rental income after all of your expenses are paid. So yes, the property positively cash flows. So you can buy a two bedroom, two bathroom oceanfront unit here. It's going to make you $12,000. It should, if you do it right and well, it should make you $12,000 a year profit after all your expenses are paid. And if it appreciates well, we're talking over $100,000 in profit when you sell it 3 years from now, 2 years from now, 2 to 3 years from now, after that stigma lifts. This is the hottest deal for a person that wants to do a fix and flip and can hold it for 2 to 3 years. This is the hottest deal in our market right now. Myrtle Beach Resort. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because this is the fastest growing area out of the 150 most populated areas in the entire United States for the last 3 years in a row, according to U.S. News and World Report. This helps to insulate our market from many of the ups and downs that the rest of our nation's real estate market experiences. This can help you have a more stable rental property. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because they have a tremendous upside when compared to money market accounts and the stock market, due to the appreciation they earn and the potential of higher annual yields through their gross rental income when compared to these other investments. Money market accounts and the stock market don't have the upside of added appreciation. I believe you should invest in oceanfront condos in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because while our prices have risen and have held their value, we're also much cheaper than other places like Florida. Where else can you go and find an oceanfront condo for as little as $100,000? If you're getting into the real estate game or expanding your current portfolio, the bang for your buck is sitting right on the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina oceanfront. I get calls and emails every day from investors just like you looking to make their move into the Myrtle Beach market. They want to invest in short-term vacation rental properties. They want to invest in oceanfront condos. They want to know where the best deals are in our market. Well, guys, you're talking to the right person. 843-360-1737. I'm going to help you put your hands on the best deals in our market. If you're a first-time investor or a seasoned investor, if you're 1 year, 6 months, 3 years out, I don't care where you are in the investing process, pick up the phone, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text message, and let one of the many stories on our channel be one of your stories. And if you don't think people rent these oceanfront condos, which of course they do, because oceanfront condos are ridiculous in our market, 20 to 22 million tourists visit each and every year, number 2 vacation destination on the East Coast. I was filming some on-site amenities here and ran into a group of people. A lady jumped up, she got on camera, and she explained she comes and has come every year for 10 years, renting this place out year after year after year. Let's check out that interview now. All right, guys, well, we're on site today, as you know, right here at the Myrtle Beach Resort. And I met a wonderful young lady who's going to share with us her stay. So talk to me. How's it been being here?
It's been absolutely amazing. Myrtle Beach Resort is truly the best place you could come. We come here every year. Can't get better than this.
Okay, so how long do you guys typically stay?
We come for 1 week.
1 week. And how many years have you all been doing that?
Like over 10 years.
So this is what I'm talking about, guys. If you're interested in doing Airbnb, this is the place you want to be. That's year over year business. Every single year, you can build a solid book of business with people coming year after year after year. Now, What's your favorite part or your favorite memory so far doing this for the last 10 years?
Yeah, it's been amazing. You know, we come with multiple generations, and there's just so much to do here. You got the beach, you got all the different pools, the lazy river. There's really just something for everyone.
So how large is your group?
We have like about 10 people.
That's wild. So look at that, guys. And do you guys ever come during 4th of July or, peak seasons?
We usually come around Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend, wonderful. Well, guys, you're hearing it right on site from a guest right here. There's plenty of oceanfront demand for Airbnb and VRBO short-term vacation rentals at the Myrtle Beach Resort. Now, guys, I get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking to make an investment in the Myrtle Beach real estate market. I don't care if it's a commercial property, if it's an oceanfront condo, no matter what it is, get in contact with me. If you need somebody to do market analysis for you, to figure out all your numbers so that you can make a calculated investment decision, to figure out all your operating costs and your expenses, you want to work through those details so that you're not guessing by yourself and you've got some sort of accountability. You've got somebody that can look over your numbers and provide solid expertise in this field, then give me a call. It's 843-360-1737.